Hey, what's up? I want to talk to you about ethics and doing the right thing. I had a call scheduled yesterday with my business consultant, okay? It's a gentleman who I pay him to schedule time with me to talk about my business and my development of all of my staff, all of the nuts and bolts of the fitness industry. And so I pay this guy. He's like my trainer, right? Whereas I train people. When I train people, I'm there. I'm always there. They sometimes are late. They sometimes don't show up. And when they don't show up, sometimes they hem and haw and they go back and forth about, oh, well, don't charge me for the session or whatever. But I missed this guy's appointment. Basically, what happened was I was fully dialed in to make the phone call. To meet. It was a online call, face-to-face meeting, and I was completely dialed in to make the call. I had received email notifications. I had even confirmed via text message. And the call was scheduled for 3:30 p.m. So there's this guy, he's my coach, he's my consultant. I value his time, I value the relationship. The call is at 3:30 p.m. For me, that's the end of the day. That's kind of the last thing. I usually don't schedule things that late. I'm more of a morning person. I'm most effective in the morning. So I missed the call because I got into another conversation. And I was developing a staff member, basically. I'm just trying to remember all this stuff in my mind as to how it happened, because why would I want to miss a call? Why would I want to miss an appointment with somebody who I value their time? Why would I want to? I disrespected this guy. I completely dissed him on some level. It's like as if I have a client who's supposed to come in and they don't show up. Now granted, I did text him, I apologized, but I apologized out of just the basic necessity to say that I was sorry and that I didn't want to just that I wasn't trying to completely just no-show. But I got into a conversation with one of my staff. It was a kind of a bonding moment. I felt like I was learning something about this person, and we were connecting, and we were talking about some new things and sharing ideas. And you know how you just get in the zone with somebody and just time flies. So that I am supposed to make this call. I check my phone. It's already 45 minutes. I missed the entire call by 15 minutes. It's 45 minutes past the time we were supposed to speak. And then I'm trying to figure out about why do I feel like I'm annoyed with this guy for scheduling the call with me at a later time in the day. I mean, ultimately, if it wasn't a good time, I shouldn't have agreed to it. But then I realized something, and I had this weird feeling. I had this feeling as if maybe I don't want to work with this person. Maybe the relationship isn't as good as I think it is, or maybe I've been talking myself into thinking I need it, and maybe I don't need it. And what I realized is, when someone cancels on me, what they should do is they should just say, I put myself in my client's shoes and how I would want to be treated with a client who cancels. And if a client cancels and they just go, you know what, my bad, it's on me. I lose the session. I'll pay you for your time because your time is valuable, and I totally screwed up, and I'm sorry, and we'll just pick it up next time. Anybody that treats me like that, I feel like they honor and respect me. So I guess that's the ethical thing that I was trying to come across, is why is it that I feel like I was disrespecting this guy? Well, no, I'm not, because he works for me. But really what I had to come to terms with is it's my loss. And if I'm a big man, then I'll eat it. And as soon as I texted him and said, look, it's totally my fault. I don't expect you to make up the session. It's on me. Everything was fine. So I don't know if that's necessarily an ethical situation, but it was more of maybe a psychosocial conundrum that I was facing, and I really wanted to get to the bottom of it. So there's my man Matt in the back. That's all. Basically, all it comes down to is, if you treat people the way you want to be treated, then all of a sudden there's really no problem in between relationships. And if something happens that's a disturbance or a disruption in the force, if all you do is, again, treat the person the way you would want to be treated, it's amazing how it just kind of dissolves all the problem. So anyway, I hope that makes some level of sense. And I hope you guys have a great day.